Hello. As you can tell, I'm not here. I do have jury duty at this time, so please pause this video whenever you need to. Open up your composition notebook to page 1. Today we are working on pages 104 and 105. Today's date is 4-11, and we are working on box plots. To save yourself time, draw an arrow going down. It does take 3 days to learn this topic. You're going to do this warm up on page 104 of your notebook. You should have picked up your homework slash notes from the back and you should have picked up the yellow number line. So what did we learn yesterday? We learned something called median, quartile 1, quartile 3, interquartile range, and range. If you do not understand this, you're going to have some issues doing box plot. So first of all, to do median, some of you did get this one wrong. What are you supposed to do with all these numbers to do median? You have to put them in order. So let's put them in order. Let's look at all the 60s. So 62, 63, 65, 66. Let's do the 70s. 70, 72, 76, 77, 78, and again 78. So let's find the median. As I saw in my fourth period class, there was a girl, when she does median, she kills them. She's like, die, 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 die. That was pretty funny. So what two numbers are in the middle? 70 and 72. What number is right between 70 and 72? 71. So the median is 71. Quartile 1. Quartile 1 means the median of the lower half numbers. What numbers are lower than 71? 62, 63, 65, 66, and 70. So which number, let me go erase this. Actually, there's my eraser. I can't erase this. So let me erase, whoops, let me erase this. So we have 5 numbers that are thing. So which number is in the middle of this 5? 65. So this is median. This is quartile 1. So 65 is quartile 1. Quartile 3 means the median of the upper half number, the upper numbers. So let me erase this. Erase. Erase, erase, erase. So what numbers are above, upper of 71? 72, 76, 77, 78, 78. What's in the median or the middle of that? 77. So 77 is the quartile 3 or median upper half. What is interquartile range? It is Q3 minus Q1. Q3 is 77. Q1 is 65. 77 minus 65. What is 77 minus 65? It is 12. And last but not least, what's the range? Range is the difference between the lowest and high. The range goes from 62 to 78. So how far is it from 78 to 62? If we subtract this, we get 16. The range or spread is spread out from that. And that's what we learned the previous day. If you understand that, then you're going to be understanding box plot for you will be like, oh, this is easy. I got it, Mr. Joe. So last night homework, the answers are the following. Number 1, the median is 4. The range is 8. Quartile 1 is 2. Quartile 3 is 5. Interquartile range is 3 because you subtract Q3 minus Q1. Take out a red pen or highlighter if you haven't done so. Number 2, the median is 3.5. Range is 7. Q1 is 2. Q3 is 6. Interquartile range is 4. Subtract 6 minus 2. Number 3, the median is 2.5. The range is 10. Quartile 1 is 1. Quartile 3 is 9. Interquartile range is 8. And I have a letter B here. I have no idea why there's a B there. Was it a multiple choice? Oh, yeah, it's B. The range is less than the median. Is that true? The range is less. What? Oh, which one is not true? Okay, I got it. Number 4, the median is 4.5. The range is 5. Q1 is 2. Q3 is 6.5. The interquartile range is 4.5. Number 5, team A. Number 6 is A. Number 7, the mean is 2.5. The median is 2.5. The range is 5. Q1 is 1.5. Q3 is 3.5. And interquartile range is 2. Yeah. So here is, if you would like to see how I came up with number 7, put them in order. And that's why the median is 2.5. These are the lower numbers. What's in the middle of the lower number? 1.5. What's in between 3, 3, 4, 5? 3.5. Subtract it. That's why interquartile range is 2. All right, tonight your homework is to finish the worksheet. Some of you may leave this class without any homework, depending if you finish it before you leave. Today you're going to be able to find the median, Q1, Q3, IQR of a box plot. So take out your yellow number line. In this yellow number line, we're going to be making something called a box plot. So turn your yellow number line around to the clear side. Turn it to the back of it. Here are a lot of numbers. What do you think we're going to do with these numbers? Well, I see median here, so I think we're going to have to put these numbers in order. So 0, 1, 3, wait, hold up, 2, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see a 6. Wait, hold up. I see a 5, then a 6, then a 9, then a 12, and then I see a number all the way to 35. So please pause the video and copy these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers on the back of your paper, your yellow paper. All right, so minimum meaning mini, small, is 0. You know what? Let me use a different pen color so we can see that slightly better. Minimum is 0. What is the maximum? 35. So this is the minimum. This is the maximum. So out of curiosity, it's not part of this. What's the range or spread? It ranges from 0 to 35. How far is it from 0 to 35? 35. All right, next one. Median. We do die. That's funny, that girl who used that word during her video when she made a flip grid. So right here is the median. What number is in the smack between it? What's between 4 and 5? 4.5. So the median is 4.5 or 4.5. Now, if that's the median, quartile 1 is the median of the lower half. What numbers are lower than 4.5? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's in the median of that? 2. 2 is the median of the lower half. So if this is 4.5 the median, what is in the upper half? 5, 6, 9, 12, 35. What's the median of the upper half? 9. So what is the interquartile range from 9 minus 4.5? I have no idea. If I have 9.0 and I subtract 4.5, that's 8 minus 4 is 4. This is 10. It'd be 4.5. So now that we know how to do that, it's time to make something called a box plot. A box plot is you have to know 5 important information. Minimum. Find 0 here. Draw a dot at 0. Maximum is 35. So find 35 between 34 and 36 and draw a dot there. Then find quartile 1. Draw a dot at 2. Find the median of 4.5. So here's 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be right here. And find quartile 3 is 9. So find 9. Draw a dot here. So you have to, so it's a box plot. You're plotting dots. So we have 5 dots. Now we need to draw a box. The way you do it is this. You see these 3 dots in the middle? You draw a box around it. Box. Then you draw a line going down here. That's the median. Then you connect these 2 dots, and these 2 dots. So that is called a box plot. It's like a box that's plotted on a line. But we have to label these dots because you know what? Without labeling these dots, you don't know what these things. So the 0 is the minimum. So let's move that 2 here. 0 is the minimum. So what is 35 then? The maximum. So which dot is in the median or middle? It's 4.5. So MED is median. So what is dot is in the middle of the lower half? Quartile 1, which is 2. And then what dot is in the middle of the upper half? It is 9, which is quartile 3. So you can ask so until many questions from here. Some here you can say, what's the minimum? What's the maximum? 35. Minimum, 0. What's the median? 4.5. But then they might ask this question. What is the interquartile range? 9 minus Q3 is 9. Q1, quartile 1 is 2. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I feel so bad here. I completely made a mistake here. If you rewind back, how embarrassing. Interquartile range is Q3 minus Q1. I believe I did quartile 3 minus median. I am so embarrassed by that. I apologize. So it should be 7. How far is it from 2 to 9? It's 7 spaces. That is, interquartile range is the box. It's the inner box right here. How far is it spread out from 2 to 9? It's 7. I apologize. You know what? I'm going to have to erase this. I'm not going to restart the video. So I'm just going to say, I apologize again. Apologize. So now the next part is, this is the part that people do get confused by. So if it goes from 0 to 35, this whole thing is 100%. Whole thing is 100%. So we need to talk about, so all these numbers will fit into here, all 100% of it. But we have to break this up into parts. So 1/4 or 25% goes from 0 to 2. So you put 25% right here. So you have to write it down. 25% goes from 2 to 4. That's another part, 1/4 of it. Another 1/4, it goes from 4.5 to 9. And the last 25% goes from 9 to 35. So 25%, 25%, 25%, 25% makes 100%. Please do not say, but this one is longer, so there are more numbers in here. No, you have to, it's because it's so spread out from 12 to 35. That's why there's this long gap right here. So it's asking 25%. That means you're putting numbers in here, like 2 numbers here, 2 numbers here, 2 numbers here, 2 numbers here. You're cutting it up. All right, so let's look at our notes. So turn your paper. Let's look at our notes now. Oh, so tape that yellow paper to page 119. Now it's time to practice, and then you're going to do some on your own. How many hot wings can each student in this class eat in 5 minutes? So what do we need to do with these numbers? We have to put them in order. 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 17, and 19. What is the minimum? 10. What's the maximum? 19. What's the median? Die. It is 14. What is the median of the lower half? 10, 11, 12? 11. What's the median of the upper half? 17, which is quartile 3. So what's the interquartile range? That's Q3 minus Q1. 17 minus 11 is 6. So now it's time to make it. So you draw a dot at 10, draw a dot at 19, draw a dot at 14, draw a dot at 11, draw a dot at 17, make an inner box. Draw this down so that you know that's the median. Connect, connect. And that is a box plot. Now, let's label percent. 25% goes here, 25% goes here, 25% goes here, 25% goes here. Because what if I ask you this question? Oh, shape of data. Oh, a range. What is a range? It's spread out from what to what? 10 to 19. How far is it from 10 to 19? 9 spaces. What is the shape of it? It's almost symmetrical. That means the left half almost looks like the right half. And what's interquartile range? Is how far Q1 to Q3. It is 6 spaces away. So if they ask you what is it, if it's symmetrical, it means the left side looks like the right side, If it's skew left, that means there's less information, less data on the left side. That's why it's longer. If it's skew right, that means there's less data on the right side. That's why it's longer. So now let's try one more, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. So median, put all these numbers in order. 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. What's the minimum? 8. What's the maximum? 15. What's the median? Die. It's between 10, 11, or 10.5. What's the median at the lower half? 8, 9, 9, 10. So what's the median right here? Is there a number between 9 and 9? No, so it's just 9. What is the median of the upper half numbers? 11, 12, 13, 15 is 12.5. So what is the interquartile range? How far is it from 12.5 to 9? Or 9.0? If you subtract this, it's 3.5. Now let's make a box plot. So you grab 8, the minimum, grab 15, the maximum, grab 10 and a half, grab 9, and draw a dot at 12 and a half. Now connect the middle box, draw a line going down, connect the tails. So what's its spread? What is the spread arranged? It goes from 8 to 15, or 7 spaces. What percent goes here? 25%, 25%, 25%, and 25%. Yeah. So what if they ask a question like this? Percent of data from 10 and a half to 15. 25% plus 25% is 50%. What percent do people is 9 or less? 9 or less, 25%. So what you're going to do is I would like you to answer the rest of the questions. And the rest of the questions all for homework. So in here, label the dots. Oh, I have it right here. So this dot is the minimum, maximum. This dot right here would be the median. So I mean this dot right here is quartile 1, median of the lower half, and this dot right here is quartile 3. 25% goes here, 25% goes here, 25% goes here, 25% go here. Now can you answer the questions here? And what number does it represent? All right, good luck. Please do your homework. I will write you up if you misbehave. Please use your device correctly.